Hey everybody, it's me again. Today I want to start a little series on this channel where I do a weekly reset video on the mounts, pets, achievements that I've got the week prior, and then what I'm looking to get with this weekly reset. My hope here is to maybe start a little community for those that don't have people in your guild that are collecting, or just looking for people with like-minded goals and maybe want to progress to 500 mounts or get all of the pets in the game or work on your achievements. And essentially what we could do is start this little community of sharing information, setting out goals for each other, and we can kind of share in the journey of collecting as much as we can in this game. So what I'd like to do with the series is every weekly reset, I want to maybe highlight new mounts, new pets, new achievements that are going to be announced with the 11.1 announcement that happened last week. There's so much to do there. I'm not going to try to cover that all in this first episode. Instead, I'm going to make separate videos for just all the pets, all of the mounts, and all of the transmogs as well. I'd love to do transmog on this series as well. But today, what I kind of want to get to is the kind of the bones of the series is talk about the things that I received last week and then what I'm looking to get this week. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to necessarily make this a guide for every single thing that I got or I'm trying to get. What I'll do is in the description of this video, I'm going to put everything, all of the mounts, transmogs, whatever that I talk about in this video. I'm going to put a Wowhead link to a guide to how to get those things. So we'll check back in every week. In the comments, please let me know what you got this week, what you're looking to get, and let me know any cool stuff. Like I said, I'm really new to pets, for example, so link me some pets in the description, in the comments of what should I be going for. I want to get into pet battles in 2025, something that I've never done before. Really want to do that. I also want to really start diving into better transmogs as well, so let me know what your favorites are in the comments. But to kick things off, what I got this week first is the Void edition, or the Void skin of the Dirigible. I was kind of dragging my feet a little bit with Zekthvir. I made a whole delve video pretty recently. I do really enjoy delves, but the Zekthvir encounter was kind of annoying to me. It wasn't something that I was really having fun progressing, so I was kind of dragging my feet on it, but I finally decided, you know what, I'm just going to put my head out and do it. It took me like 2 or 3 tries on my Ret Paladin, and I got it, especially with the amount of gear you have now and the new ring. It goes down pretty easy as long as you can avoid some mechanics. And honestly, I'm super happy with this mount. I love this whole Dirigible design. I think they're really cooking with this, and I think that I'm really excited to see what they do with the Delver's Dirigible in 11.1. I saw that there's going to be like a gold edition. I'll have a video on that as well. And they're also doing the drive mechanic in 11.1, so we're going to get kind of like a customizable road mount that's similar to this that you can customize. I can't wait to see what that's all about as well. So that's the first thing I got this week. Next, I got really lucky and I got Grunch on my first kill of the new event. This guy's really cute. He's got a little present as a backpack. Really cute little pet. Really lucky to get that on my first Winter Veil sack there, so that was super exciting. The next thing I was able to grab this week is the Dalaran Sewer Turtle. Super cute mount. He's got a little scarf on, which I think is adorable. This is someone that a pet that I actually forgot about. I had started the process at the very beginning of the expansion without even knowing he was a pet. It was kind of came up as a treasure on my map. Essentially what this is you'll find this little guy starting over here next to the Freywald village. And essentially you need to get him 3 items, and I'll link this in the description, but you need to give him 5 Dornish pikes, a single golden gill trout, and fish and chips using Kaz Algar cooking. You can buy all those on the auction house though. When you give it to him, he's going to ask for more time, and then he's going to travel to Dornegal. And then he'll kind of be over in this garden area, and when you talk to him, he'll basically give you a little treasure, an interactable, which will give you this mount. And supposedly every time you summon this little guy, his scarf color would change, which I think is really cool. So that was the next thing I got. After that, looking here, I was lucky enough to get another crackling shard. So I'm at 3 crackling shards right now. I really want to start prioritizing this. I had told myself that I was going to kind of do this over time, but I'm really wanting the Elunir amount. Let's just pull that up real quick while I'm talking Elunir. I really want this mount. I think it just looks super cool. I was running around the Siren Isle this past week, and I saw someone on this, and I got super jealous. I need this mount. It's really cool. I mean, look at that. Wingspan is huge. I think this is a really cool mount. So I'm going to start prioritizing this. What I've been doing is I've been combining this to the next drop I got, which I was able to start the quest chain to get size barg. And so what I've been doing is I've been going to a couple places in the Isle of Dorn that I can farm Nerubians at while trying to get also the Crackling Shards. The first place is next to the Cinderbrew Meadery. This little area right here has some Nerubians, and there's a cave there you can utilize. Another spot here is just north of the actual city of Dornergall. There's this little spot right here where there's a pack of Nerubians, and then all the way over here as well. There's Nerubians in this area as well. And I believe actually over here too. And essentially what I've been doing is I'm kind of like killing two birds with one stone. It might not be the most efficient way possible, but it keeps my attention at least. What I'll do is I've been doing a rare kind of rotation. I've been flying to all of the rare spawns because the rare spawns supposedly give a higher chance of getting another Crackling Shard. So I've been starting over here, and then whenever I see Nerubians, I kill the Nerubians to get the Chitin or Chitin. You guys correct me on that. Don't correct me again. The Chitin. I've been picking those up and then flying to the next batch of Nerubians, picking them up, and then when I see a rare spawn, I'll grab it. The add-on I use for that right now is the Silver Dragon rare scanner right here, which is super good to basically find those rares and get a chance at them. I actually got this Crackling Shard by killing Nerubians here. What I was doing over here as well is when I was killing Nerubians, if they weren't spawning as fast, there's a ton of wolves and bees right in this area, and I would just wait for them to respawn by killing a bunch of wolves and bees to kind of kill time while also trying to get Crackling Shards. And then when I see the Nerubians spawned again, I was heading over there. So that's something I've been kind of focusing on, and I was able to get that drop this week. And then the last thing I got this week, which I don't know if I'm excited about, is the Glory of the Nurubar Raider achievement mount, which gives this thing. It was kind of funny. My guild were taking a break for the holiday, and the last raid night we decided, instead of doing a mythic, we decided to do the achievement, and to the dismay of all our raiders at the end, weren't super stoked at the mount they got. I think it's kind of cool. I will say it's pretty unsettling when you're walking around with it. Not really something I see myself riding super often, but I'm glad I got it. It's just another thing to check off the list. We've been trying to do the achievements every tier as a guild, so happy to get that. It was a great time. I recommend if you have a guild to do that, or if not, maybe put a group together. You will probably need to be in comms for that, but put a group together. And that's kind of what I want something like this video to do, is in the comments, if you have anything that you really want to work on or groups you want to put together, make a comment down below and maybe someone will respond to you. And if these videos take off enough and enough people are interested, I would be willing to start a Discord where we can get in Discord together and start, making groups for farming Crackling Shards, putting out resources. People can give tips or help each other out. So let me know if you're interested in something like that. So that's everything I got this week. What I'm looking to do next week is, right now I am currently working on the Frost Saber mount. It is one of the classic mounts. You get it by doing world quests out in this right here, Winter Spring. There's a NPC right here in Frost Saber Rock that's going to put you on a 20-day quest chain. And essentially what it is you get this little guy here. I have to be in Winter Spring to summon him. I forget that. But essentially you're going to get this little cub. He's going to give you a daily quest that takes like 2 minutes. And essentially after the 20th day, you'll get this mount right here. This is one of the only mounts I have left out of the classic era on my Simple Armory that I've been trying to get. So I've been kind of chipping away at this. Again, 2 minutes a day. Looks like I'm on day 7 here of getting the whiskers. So not too much longer there. So I'm going to be working on that this week. So hopefully getting a little bit closer to day 20. I've also been spending some time when I log in working on Rivendare's Death Charger. There was a video I put out recently where I was actually farming this when I was talking, but you get this by doing the service entrant version of the stockades. The reason why I'm doing this now is I'm already doing a lot of, and I'll talk about this in a second, I'm doing a lot of time walking. And with the classic time walking, With the classic time walking, you're already, Stockades is already in the rotation, so you get a chance at the Death Charger by doing another farm I'm going to talk about. So I figured might as well do my 5 time walking for the day, and then I go and try to get a couple more chances at the Death Charger. So I'm going to be working on that this week. That leads me into the other thing I'm kind of connecting these two is a mount that I'm tired of not having, which is the Infinite Time Reaver. The reason why I'm really hyper focusing on this right now is we're in with the 20th anniversary. We have time walking every week. So I have a bunch of characters I'm leveling for delves for next season. And so I've been leveling them all through, I'm leveling them for delves, but I'm leveling them through time walking for chances at the Time Reaver. I don't necessarily expect to get that in this week, but it's just something that I'm kind of every day putting at least 1 or 2 of my alts through some time walking. I already talked about this a little bit earlier, but I'm still working on my size bar quest. I got quite a ways to go, but I'm not really going to put my head down and grind this out next week. I'm just going to be every day. I try to get like 50 to 100 of whatever it is asking me. I'm on the first part of it, so I'm still getting the chitin. So working on that. The other thing I'm working on that I want to make people aware of, if you're not aware of, because like I said, I'm trying to get into pets now, is I'm trying to get Bop. And I'm not sure if this is a bug. I didn't mean for that to be a bug. It's a bumblebee, but I'm not sure if this is a bug in the game. But he's supposed to have a little cowboy hat on. So I'm going to pull this up. I really hope this is actually the case. But you can see here that he has this little like cowboy hat on, and I desperately need this. He's even got a lasso. Like, come on, dude. Look at him. I need that pet. I need it bad. So this little guy drops off of the last boss of the Cinderbrew Meadery. So if you go to the War Within and you go to the Cinderbrew Meadery, Goldie Baron Bottom, even on it doesn't see this. I think this is buggy because if you go here, it won't show it in the dungeon journal, even on Mythic. Which is weird, right? But if you go here, yeah, drops from Goldie Baron Bottom, Cinderbrew Meadery. And if we go back to the Wowhead post here, we can see can be obtained through follower dungeons right there. So that's something that I'm working on. And see, everyone's talking about the hat, but like this makes me nervous because like you have this here and he doesn't have the hat on. So I don't know what the deal is there. Let me see. Either way, so he's got we got a 4% drop chance off of Goldie Baron Bottom to get Bop. I've gone through, all I've been doing is just every other day or so I'll hop in and I'll go over to follower dungeons. And I'll just tank or DPS a follower dungeon pretty quickly for a chance at that. This is something that you can also just wait for Season 2 because the Cinderbrew Meadery will be in the dungeon rotation. And you'll probably be running it a lot and hopefully just naturally getting it. But I kind of wanted to get ahead of the game a little bit because I wanted to get into more pets. I love bumblebee mounts and pets, so I want this guy, especially if he's got a little hat on. I need him. So that's what I'm kind of working on right now. So Frost Saber, Death Charger, Infinite Time Reaver, the Size Barg mount, and then the Bop pet. I'm going to put a video out on the Siren Isle mounts, and the mounts that we're looking at in 11.1. But let me know in the comments, what did you get this week? What are you looking to farm in next weekly reset? Let me know if you like this kind of thing and if you want me to do more videos like this. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.